drift away.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Mapso Soup back out here. We eating today, and so it's that time of the year again where we're at the end of the NBA season, and everybody's putting in their input about who they think is going to be their MVP pick. So Mapso Soup's going to come out here on the scene today. Now, in my opinion, there are 4 players who I think could get a few votes, and 1 player who in my opinion, will definitely get the most amount of votes. But the 4 players who I think could get some votes include LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, and then we have Russell Westbrook and James Harden. Now, in my opinion, the 2 closest in the race will probably be Russell Westbrook and James Harden, just because they are on teams who they're definitely not bad teams, but the points aren't spread around as much, so you can see both of them running up huge numbers with points and rebounds like that. So let's just get starting into it. So the first player I'm going to start out with is LeBron James of the Cleveland Cavaliers. And this year, I just don't see how the committee will be able to pick him as their MVP, because he's only running, this is really good numbers, but 26.4 points a game, 8.6 rebounds, and 8.7 assists. I feel like he's still a great player. I think he's past his prime a little bit, but it's LeBron James. You never know what can happen. He always has monster postseason runs, and I mean, I think that he could do really well in the season. But as you can see, field goal percentage 54.8. That's good, but I think that there are just better players who are more valuable to the team and to the league. The next player that we're going to be checking out is Kawhi Leonard. Now, Kawhi Leonard of the Spurs, I think that he could be kind of a wild card here, because if you think about him, he doesn't run up huge numbers, but he's very clutch for his team, and I think that the committee might take that into consideration. I don't think that he will win, but I do think he'll get some votes. You see, he racks up 25.7 points a game, 5.8 rebounds, and 3.5 assists. You see, these aren't like incredible numbers, but he's very important for his team. Defensive-wise, these don't even show his defensive-wise. Playing defensive-wise, he's one of the best in the league, if not the best by many experts. And so I could see the committee giving him some votes, but I don't think he could get very much. The next player that I have up here would be James Harden of the Houston Rockets, the Beard. And this year, I could see James Harden winning it. He's not going to be my pick, but I could see the committee going for him. He racks up some crazy numbers, 29.1 points a game, 8.1 rebounds a game, and 11.2 assists a game. He has 43.8 field goal percentage, so that's a little bit lower, but he's still so important for his team. Right now, the Rockets are, I believe they are, Rockets are 3rd in the Western Conference, and that's mostly up to him. I mean, there are some other players who are important, but he's really very important for his team, and I could definitely see him getting a good amount of votes and possibly even winning. But there's one player who definitely has a solid chance of winning, and he, in my opinion, is definitely going to win. So, you know who it is, Russell Westbrook of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Racked up crazy numbers this season, averaging a triple-double with 31.9 points a game, 10.7 rebounds a game, and 10.4 assists a game. As we know, I think it was 2 nights ago, he broke the record for most triple-doubles in a game, beating Oscar Robertson to pull 42 triple-doubles a game. That's insane. And I feel like that's really his main bid for the MVP, because an MVP is supposed to be a very well-rounded player and essential for the team. And if you're racking up 10 points a game for the team, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists, that's just like, in my opinion, that almost signifies a complete player. He's an amazing point guard on defense, and I just think that he's the most valuable for the league. There's one flaw, though. He has 42.6 field goal percentage, and that is that's not quite MVP level, but I think that the committee can't ignore that he has broke so many records this season, and he's so essential for his team's place. The Thunder right now are 6 in the Western Conference, and I don't even think they would not even be in the playoffs if Russell Westbrook was not on the team. So definitely my call is Russell Westbrook for winning the MVP for the NBA this season. And just two more things that I wanted to point out. Like, some people may be saying Steph Curry or Kevin Durant. I don't think these are serious candidates because their numbers aren't as high. Steph Curry has 25.4 points a game, and Kevin Durant is at 25 points a game, 25 points per game. And also, Kevin Durant missed 21 games. I don't see a possibility of him winning.
Out of timeouts. Adams gives it back to Russ. Deep shot.